Shalom, shalom. Good afternoon. This is Sharlene, reporter and journalist from Horns of Heaven, and this is a spectacular and memorable day. This is actually the birthday of Horns of Heaven Global Network, which is actually February 5th. It started February 5th of 2024 as led by the Spirit of the Living God. He said, start it, and we started it. And so now we would like to introduce, on the anniversary of Horns of Heaven Global Network, our new show, which is A Broader Outlook to Break Barriers. BO2BB, yes. A Broader Outlook to Break Barriers. So with that in mind, I want to introduce to you Sion.
Okay, so I have been on a journey with God since about 2017 about kingdom and what kingdom looks like.
Right.
So I grew up in a very religious home, very Christian. My dad was a gospel preacher. We preached the gospel every Sunday. And he just started showing me kingdom and the way he used to teach it to his disciples. And so we've heard very often, heaven's like, the kingdom is this. John the Baptist himself, he was speaking of the kingdom coming. And it just, the story started making sense.
Wow.
And so I am excited to just intertwine it in everything we talk about.
I'm telling you.
It's a totally different lens.
But it's a God-given lens.
Oh,
yes.
Very much so. Years and years of it unfolding and me rattling with it like, is this really real? Like, is this really true?
Oh my goodness.
But it's so, like, when you see it, it's like, oh, that's what he was saying. It's awesome.
And you see just the way that God does things. He does things in a way where it has his stamp of approval on it. And the way that we met, I was actually at FedEx and just mailing some things off, mailing off a shofar, because that's what we do. There's another thing we do is we sell shofars. And the guy there, his name is Matt, he started asking questions about what I do and so forth. And I told him about Horns of Heaven, and I gave him a card. And then he said, there's someone I'd like to introduce to you. But now is not the time. She's currently working on a few things, and then I'll give you I'll contact you once everything is complete. Well, that was, I don't know if that was over a year ago.
Yes.
And
you came back a few times.
Yeah, I came.
And I was never there.
No, you were never there. I'm always there at the FedEx mailing things.
Charlene, we talked about you quite often.
Did really?
Oh, we did. Yes, I'd be like, I can't wait to meet her. And just like what was on your card and the chauffeur, and then you're talking about kingdom, and you were having just your story. He was telling me bits and pieces of it. I'm like, oh, I so got to meet this Sharlene. She's so about everything God has been showing me.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome. And that in itself is amazing. So you discussed it throughout the months and so forth.
Yes, but I was busy working on my own stuff though.
Yeah. And then we're so excited to one day introduce some of these things that that the Lord has had her working on. I mean, it is like a gift. She has, I look at you as like even a spiritual inventor, because
oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, you've invented some things by the Spirit of the Living God, and I'm looking forward to having her share that one day. But with all that being said, I want to announce to you that she is now a co-host of A Broader Outlook to Break Barriers. We'll call it A Broader Outlook for short. But what exactly is this show about? What do you think it's about? All of us have our unique way of seeing things. Even through our differences, we are still one, because we are all a piece of that great puzzle.
Yes, because we all started with Adam. We all started with God.
Yes.
And so we all believe there is a higher power of some sort, and we just have a different understanding of it.
With that being said, we'll close out. Nation to nation, we are one.